Okay, today I'm going to record a video to answer my teacher's question and also to react the video The Secret of Natures. So the first question is list three trends that natures do to adapt to climate change. So as I can see in the video, the bugs, the animals, the plants do a lot of trends, but here's three trends that I can see obviously is they move from their native land which they cannot survive anymore due to the climate change. So they invade other land. They find the land which they feel comfortable for their life, which include the weather, the substance source of food, and also some of them is accidentally invade other land due to the human human uh, actions, and they destroy and impact to have impact to others native species to spread their numbers of species. Yeah, that's how they change. And number two question is, which nature's trends are you most fascinated about? Okay, so here is how I fascinate climate change.
With
These
the ongoing
spiders
increase of passenger and freight traffic, the world has
come
long
from
since become a
Brazil
global village. And within hours, exotic aliens can reach Europe and Austria from their tropical homes.
yeah, they come from Brazil and others
Fruit and vegetable cargoes occasionally
to
contain
Europe.
dangerous stowaways.
They are dangerous
Sometimes
spiders.
even large exotic aliens, such as the tarantula, slip between the bananas. Despite refrigerated transport, many a spider has survived its trip to Europe. Regardless of the spider's size, the tarantula's bite is only in the rarest of cases dangerous.
Brazil. And they're really dangerous.
Spiders, stream, or dangers in their home and in Austria. For all of these exotic spiders are unable to permanently survive in Austria. For once the temperature drops below freezing, it's sudden death for them.
So these spiders come from tropical countries. They travel through the plane and they are really dangerous to native species, especially human. But unfortunately, uh, when the winter comes, the temperature drop below freezing, so they come from tropical countries, so they cannot um, survive through these cold winters, and it's sudden death for them. So this is how they cannot adapt to the new environment, and they come to, and then they die. So that's how climate change is exciting. So the third question is, do you agree with this statement? The only permanent things in this world is trend. Yes, of course I agree with this, because every moment, every second of our life is trend. Uh, for example, uh, every day I receive new knowledge from my teachers. Every day is a change for myself, and every years my appearance change, and that how permanent they are. And as you can see in the video, the climate change day by day due to the human impact and also the natures. So the only permanent thing in this world is trend is really true. I cannot uh, deny this statement. So number 4 question is, if there's something we could learn from those species featured in the video that will help us deal with change. So a lot of things we can learn from them, especially invade. The action invade. Yeah, people from humans from centuries ago have learned this, or I think they practiced this a long time ago. They invade others' land to find food, to find resources, to serve human itself themselves. So that's how we can survive due to the climate change. In the ice age, that many humans have to like remove from their native land to others land to survive. So that's how humans learn from the animals. When the winter comes, the animal move from their native land to a new place to find warm weather, to find substance, source of food, and that's how we and they can survive. So this video, I think you see that the video
Big waterways like the Danube have always been traveling routes for immigrants from distant countries.
Travel all around the world. They move from their native land to other lands.
Among them, the beluga, a species of the sturgeon family that roams the Danube's Black Sea delta, and that in the 19th century ventured as far north as Vienna.
And everywhere in the world right now
the beluga is one of the world's largest freshwater fish and can reach a size of up to 30 feet.
America, they have a lot of religions. Not only Native America.
After the Great River Regulation in 1870, the beluga's migrations rapidly declined. Today, their migrations here have ended.
This video shows us how this
the Danube is still a main thoroughfare for exotic aliens.
Due to human actions.
In contrast to centuries ago, today's animals catch a free ride with modern shipping.
And due to
many cargo vessels have come a long way directly from the Danube Delta.
Green glass effect? Yeah, I think so.
And frequently ballast water from the Black Sea basin is pumped out upon.
So we can see that in the end.
Facilitate the spreading and establishment of malaria in Austria. But that would require a sufficient influx of infected mosquitoes from malaria endemic regions into Austria, and that subsequently a large enough number of humans were actually infected.
So these spices invade other land also have a big impact to human life. They have for example, this mosquito, this jellyfish, these spiders, they come from other countries, and invade our land, and that have a huge impact to human life. The spider can attack human, the fish can sting we, and it's like for native people, they don't know where these invaders come from, and they don't have any, and we don't have any plan to um, against these animals. But why they why suddenly they came to our land? Because of the climate change. And why climate change is a big problem right now. I'm pretty sure that 90% is out due to our human actions. The ice is melted more frequently. The level of the sea is higher day by day. So I think now I can see obviously that now the weather is not cold as before. The summer get hotter and hotter, and we have to adapt to it. So that's the consequence of our action to the environment, and we have to aware of this trend if we want to survive easily. Okay, so that's all for my video. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.